The 2019 Ford Edge ST. Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas. In this video, we're going to go over all the standard equipment as well as optional equipment that is available on the ST trim of the 2019 Ford Edge. This is going to be a very thorough video. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll have timestamps down below for the different, as we go around it, front, side, back, and inside, as well as the different packages and your standalone options. So timestamps will be down below. Definitely refer to those. Move around the video if you need to. A lot of people like to use these types of videos that I do for reference or information for them, and they'll save them to their playlist and come back to them and move around on that video answering some of those questions. So definitely use this as a resource for you. Also, I'll have prices to those different packages and how much they're going to cost in addition down below as well. So definitely check that out. If you're looking for any of the other Edge videos, I'll have those linked down in the description as well. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to start with talking about the safety. Now the ST is new for the Edge lineup. Of course, ST is put together by the Ford Performance team, the same team that does the Fiesta ST, Focus ST, the Focus RS, the GT, as well as the Raptor. You're going to see that and the soon to see the Explorer ST coming out soon. But this is going to be a nice performing vehicle. It will eliminate the Sport package, but gives you a lot more performance. So it is a big upgrade from the Sport to the ST. So you're going to see that as we talk about the different equipment. I want to start with safety. We always, I kind of include that in this. So if you really all the same safety features on all the edges. So if you've already seen some information on that, you can go ahead and move forward to the next timestamp if you want to, but I do want to make sure I'm very thorough and cover that as well. So safety on this, first I want to talk about is the airbags. Personal safety system for the driver and front passenger. They're going to have a dual stage airbag that's going to deploy out of the front of the vehicle. Depends on how close they are to the steering wheel. The driver is going to get a knee airbag as well up there, so protect them from those front collisions, as well as the passenger is going to have a glove box initiated or integrated knee airbag as well. So you're going to have one of those for up there. Side impact airbag for the driver and front passenger as well on the side of those seats to deploy those airbags to protect them from the side collision. And the safety canopy airbag that's going to come down and protect the on the side for any, plus the rollover sensor along with that to protect those in the front as well as the back seat there. So a great safety system in this. It will have the SOS post-crash alert system as well that's going to honk the horns and flash the lights if you happen to be in an accident, you're off the road. Also new for 2019 is the post-collision braking. So if you do end up having a collision, it's going to go ahead and once it sees that collision, it's going to initiate that braking for you. And hopefully with some other technology we're going to talk about in a little bit, that you won't even get into those types of situations there. Also, you're going to get 911 assist as part of the Microsoft Sync technology, Bluetooth your phone, and you're going to be able to call 911 directly if you get in an accident, being able to use the voice commands there. So you're going to have all that to come with it. Now in the back seat, you're also going to get the child locks for those back doors so they can't open those when you're driving down the road, as well as you have the latch system that lower anchors and tethers for children, so where you can securely bring those seats into the back of those the car boosters, I should say, in the back of the seats there. Also, this does have EPAS, electronic power assist steering. Makes it a little bit easier when you're driving in those parking lots. You're going to turn that steering wheel a little bit easier, but when you get on the highway, that wind's not going to push you from side to side, so it is going to stiffen that up. So you're going to see that as a great option for you. And don't forget about the advanced track with roll stability control. And advanced track is going to really help you out if you're going into those corners a little bit too fast or maybe on slick driving roads. It's going to help you stay in your intended path, and it also is going to have torque vectoring control. So some great safety features, but let's go ahead and get started talk about the performance on this ST Edge. Now let's talk about the performance on this. Of course, this was built by the Ford Performance team for performance, so for performing on the track. So this is really one of your first SUVs that Ford could take out on the track and really race it, and that's what it's made for. So it's really trying to compete with those BMW SUVs, and I think they're going to do a great job of that. They beefed up your engine as well as your transmission for this and the suspension. So in the past, we've seen the Edge Sport and the Explorer Sport having that sport tuned suspension. But with your ST, it is the Ford Performance tuned suspension. So they've actually tuned it to their specifications. So a little bit more than what you're seeing on the past Sport packages. So you're going to have that 2.7 liter V6 EcoBoost engine as well. It's going to give you 335 horsepower, 380 pound-feet of torque. So that's, I think, 30 more pound-feet of torque than you would see in the Sport. Also, it's going to have the auto start-stop technology as well, and it's going to be all-wheel drive. Now, auto start-stop basically means when you come up to a stoplight, stop sign, it's going to shut the engine off as soon as you let go of the brake, it's going to turn it back on. Now, that's something that some people don't like, and they're concerned about the starter. If that's something you don't want activated, you can hit the button there on the dash. That allows you to be able to deactivate it on each each time you drive the vehicle, each interval, I should say. Also with this, I mentioned all-wheel drive. It is going to have the all-wheel drive disconnect as well as the paddle shifters for you on the steering column for that 8-speed automatic transmission. And let's talk about that. 8-speed automatic transmission, we're seeing that as a new transmission on all your edges. But on the ST, it is going to be geared specifically for the ST by the Ford Performance team. So you're going to expect a great ride with that transmission, and it's going to shift it the way you want it to if you wanted to really do some sport driving with this vehicle here. So again, great performance. As you can tell, I've gone in a pretty deep conversation about that. Let's talk about fuel economy. 19 miles per gallon in the city, about 26 miles per gallon on the highway. So if you're getting this vehicle, it's really not for fuel economy. You're getting it for the great ride that you're going to have with this. I have noticed here too that I'm not sure if this is going to be the same way on all the edges, because this is the first edge video I've done, but you will have these struts here to help bring up that hood. In the past, we've seen that little lever that you pull up to keep it in place, and I don't know if it's just going to be on the STs or all of them, but you will have the struts here to kind of help give you that assist there. Now let's talk about the front of it. I love the look on the front of this ST. You're going to have the high gloss black mesh grille up here with your ST badging. Also, your bumpers are going to be a finish, body colored finish here for you, and some real nice black accents here as well as down here on the bottom of it. So really give it a nice look. This is a black vehicle, so it's a little different to tell, but this grille is going to be black on all your STs on the front of it there. Your headlights, automatic headlights, I mean, comes automatically when it gets dark, turns off when it gets light, when you have it in an auto setting. It's going to also give you some black treatment inside those headlights there, give it that sport look. Also, you're going to get the bi-LEDs on all your edges, which means the low beam as well as the high beam are going to be LED lights. LEDs are so much brighter, so I think you'll appreciate that. LED signature lighting is going to be an ST specific. When you get an upgrade to it, I think the titanium might have them as well. So that's going to look real nice too as your daytime running lights when you're driving down the road. Nice chrome accent down here and a unique front fascia down there that is going to be specific to your STs. Now before we move on to the side, something I want to kind of talk about that's very specific and it's unique. Of course, it is standard on all of your edges, which I think is a fabulous idea. Edge as well as the Fusion and the Ranger are the first of these three vehicles in 2019 to get the CoPilot 360 as standard equipment on all their vehicles. So let's go ahead and go through what that CoPilot 360 includes. Now the first thing I want to mention that includes is your auto high beams. A lot like your automatic headlights, except it works for your high beams. So if there's you're on a dark road, there's no one in front of you, it's going to turn those high beams off. If you're in town or somebody approaches you with those lights, it's going to automatically turn those off. So auto high beams are part of the CoPilot 360. Also, your rain sensing wipers. A great feature, I can't believe this is included. It's usually been a luxury feature in the past. Rain sensing wipers, if you're having one of those intermittent settings, those auto settings there, when it starts to rain, it's going to already go ahead and turn those wipers on. As it rains a little harder, it's going to wipe those wipers a little bit faster. So I love how this works, and that's included within that. Now the rain sensing wipers as well as the auto high beams are two features that if you don't like them, you don't want them to go because they're just kind of freaky for you, maybe a little too advanced, you can uncheck those settings by unchecking the box there under the lighting and the wipers right there in your settings screen. So that's real nice and easy to do. Also, as part of this is going to be your lane keeping system. So this is great, includes three features. One of them is the driver alert. If you leave your hands off the steering wheel for too long, it's going to alert you on the dash that and with some tones as well that you need to be paying attention and put your hands on the steering wheel. Also comes with your lane departure alert. So what's great about that is if you leave your lane, it's going to use vibrations on the steering wheel to let you know that you're going out of your lane. Real nice system and how that works, but also you get the lane keeping aid. So you can set it in the settings to do just the alert or the aid or both. I recommend both, and what that's going to do is it uses torque vectoring to keep you in your lane. So if you get too close, it's going to not only vibrate the steering wheel, but it's going to bump you back in and keep you in your lane. Now on the lane keep assist, keep in mind too on that is that it is going to has to see those lines with the camera. So on the settings screen, you're going to be able to see those lines. If they're green, you know that they can see those lines. So you do not want to depend on that 100%. It is not really driving for you, but it really does assist you. Also, the pre-collision assist with pedestrian detection and automatic emergency braking. What that it's going to include is that detection. So it detects if there's someone stopped in front of you, if there's a person in front of you and you're not pressing your brake, it's going to alert you with lights on the dash, as well as a series of tones that you need to stop. And if you don't, it's going to initiate that brake for you, which is a really nice feature to have. So I love that forward collision warning and the pre-collision assist there. Also, your rear view camera. So you're going to have that as included now with a washer on that rear view camera to keep it clean. So as you're backing up, you're going to be able to see behind you. And then the last feature that's included within this package is going to be your BLIS system, the blind spot information system with cross traffic alert there. The way that works is if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of your mirror so you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. Also, as you're backing up, if someone's going to cross your path behind you, it's going to use a light in the corner of the mirror from the side they're coming from. Puts a message on the dash telling you if they're coming from the left or the right, in a series of tones that it's not safe to back up. Love this system as well. It's a lifesaver, especially in those parking lots, but also not only on the highway, but in the city, if there's someone in your blind spot, you're going to know about it as well. So I love all these technologies. I'm glad they're standard equipment now. They're rolling out through all the vehicles. The Edge is one of the first vehicles for 2019 to get this as standard equipment on all their vehicles. Now let's move around to the side of the vehicle. The first one I want to talk about is your laminated glass up here. This is actually an upgrade when you go to the ST. So you're going to have that. It's going to make it a little bit quieter. It does also have active noise control inside to make it a quiet ride with this performing vehicle here. Now the standard wheel is going to be a 20-inch machine aluminum wheel with your black ebony painted pockets there. So a real nice standard wheel on your ST. The wheel you're seeing with this one is actually an upgraded wheel we're going to talk about in just a little bit when we get to different packages there. Your mirror, it does have turn signal indicator on the outside. It does have body colored mirror cap up there. It does have your molded in black on the bottom down here. Also, it's going to have your security approach lamp that's going to light the ground beside the vehicle. Also, power heated glass, and you're going to have the auto dimming driver's side view mirror. It means it's going to automatically dim that mirror. Those cars want to come beside you with those bright lights. And don't forget about the BLIS system, which we already talked about. You have body colored door handles here. Also, you're going to have the intelligent access with push button start. In fact, that's standard on all of your Edges. Have that key fob in your pocket. You just walk up, put your hands in the door handle. It's going to automatically unlock the vehicle, allow you to get inside as well as get out. When you lock it, you can press the ridges on any of the doors, not just the driver's door, and it's going to lock the vehicle up for you. You do have keypad here on the pillar, and that just comes in real handy if you want to leave the keys inside or maybe access the vehicle without your keys. You can set your own personal code to be able to get in the vehicle, and I like that it's invisible and it does go away after a little while, so people can't really see it unless they walk up and get real close to it. Also with this, you're going to get remote start. So you can remote start it as long as you're in a certain proximity. What I really like about these remotes is that you know that it started up because it'll have a little light at the top of that remote telling you that it remote started or that it turned on for you. So you have that. But let's go ahead and talk about another feature that's going to be standard equipment on actually all of your Edges, and that's the Forward Pass Connect. And that allows you to stay connected to the vehicle using the Forward Pass app. I love this. I have it on my vehicle. It's a great system to have because you can see how your vehicle is doing. You can see your fuel economy. You can see where it's located. You can unlock and lock your vehicle from anywhere. You can also remote start it and even schedule remote start times to start every day at a certain time if you want to. I love that it does have your embedded modem in there, so it allows you to be able to connect your vehicle using that app. So definitely want to activate your modem when you get your new Edge, so that way you can take advantage of all those features. And on top of that, it's going to have Wi-Fi hotspots too that if you want to subscribe to, it's I think $20 a month through AT&T. You can have unlimited data for people to be able to connect their devices to that. I think it's up to 10 different devices, which will take care of everybody you would have in this vehicle since it seats about 5. So that's going to be real nice for you. And let's talk about the bottom down here. This is going to be unique to all of your Edges, STs. It is going to be that black specific bottom molding down there, that body cladding. So that is going to be specific to your STs. So real nice look to it, and it really protects it, gives it a little more aerodynamics and a little sport look to the side of it as well back here. And then don't forget it, all your vehicles will have the Easy Fuel capless filler door. For those, you don't have a cap to worry about taking off or losing or anything like that and getting your hands there. You just open that up, fill it up, and then close it when you're done. So you're going to love how that works. And of course, we see that on about all your Ford vehicles. So some great features here on the side of it to really dress it up and give it that sport look. Now moving to the back, you're just going to have a body colored rear spoiler up here. Also it's going to have a high gloss black finish here on the side of the mirror, the back glass I should say. Rear defrost with rear wiper. The center high mounted stoplight up there so people know that you're wanting to brake. If you see back here, it looks a little bit different than 2018. You're going to have your LED tail lights. They do not keep going across there like you did in the Sport in the years past. It is going to have your amber lights back here too for your turn signals. Rear view camera with that washer as we talked about. Also reverse sensing, so as you're backing up, you're going to be able to see behind you as well as get alerted. And then you'll notice the unique rear fascia for your ST. So that's going to look nice. Also does have the integrated exhaust. It is that bead blast steel exhaust with the trapezoidal shape there that integrates into the rear fascia that is unique for the ST. Standard equipment is going to be your Class 2 receiver hitch with trailer sway control and your hitch receiver cover. This is the upgraded Class 3 we're going to talk about in a different package in just a little bit. Also, you're going to get your power liftgate. You can use your remote if you want to hit it, or you can just press the button back here when it's unlocked and it's going to open up for you. Now inside, it's going to look pretty similar than 2018, so you're going to have inside your black flooring here, carpeted in the floor as well as the seat backs. Also, you're going to see several different compartments to be able to store some things in, one here on the left as well as on the right. You'll see right now we do have the cargo netting in there, so you can pull that cargo netting out. There's two hooks on the side as well as the loops on the bottom. You can just position that netting back there, put all those smaller items in there so that way they won't roll around on you. So, and then you can store it over here on the side when you're not using it like it was. Also, there is a power point back here to on the back corner over here, and you'll also see the buttons for your seats. 60/40 split bench seat. Those seats can recline a little bit back, as I will show you in a clip right now, so you can see how much they can recline back, but also you can fold those seats down if you need a little extra cargo room. And there is a power release back here, just like we saw in 2018. So you just press the button there, and it's going to go ahead and release the seat so it falls forward, just lets gravity do its work there. So it is not a power seat, but it is a power release, so keep that in mind. So that's going to be available in here as well. So pretty similar to 2018 and 19. Not a lot of differences in the rear cargo area, but a lot different look on this ST on the rear fascia. Now moving to the interior, there's some great features here on the inside as well. So I'm going to give you a close-up of the dash first and show you what it looks like. So it's going to have your ebony environment here. Nice finish around all your vents and gadgets and your dash and everything around it. So those are going to be part specific to your ST. Also the weave across the dash above the glove box there is also going to be a specific design for that. Now I want to give you a close-up of the doors as well. So you're going to see some different unique door trim, ebony with those stitching on the door trim as well as on your armrest. That is city silver stitching there on the color, the description of that. So real nice look to it with the ebony black there on the door as well. So really high gloss finish on that. Your seats as well are going to be upgraded. You have a really nice leather seating surface in here, leather trimmed with that city silver stitching on those. Miko suede inserts. So you're going to have a nice suede inserted seats on these with your ST embossed on those backrests. Dual power seats, they're both driver and front passenger. Going to be a 10-way, so forward, back, up and down, as well as your power recline and power lumbar for you. Heated seats for the driver and front passenger as well. And then you're also going to get driver memory for 3 different drivers. And we're going to talk about what's included within the driver memory outside of your seat in just a little bit. Back seat back there, seats 3 back there, Miko suede inserts and those 2 outbound seats. You have an armrest that comes at a middle backrest back there. And then behind this console, you're going to have 2 vents as for your AC and heat. You're also going to have them under the seats as well. And then you're going to have a power point back here in the back console. Here on the door, power windows, locks, mirror switches for you, and auto one touch, I believe, for all 4 of the windows. So they'll go down automatically for you. Really nice upgraded leather wrap steering wheel. It is perforated for you. It also does have your nice stitching, the Euro style stitching on there with your ST badging on it. So a very specific steering wheel for your ST vehicle. Just looks real sharp as well. Power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. So electronic steering wheel go up and down, forward and back. That's going to be also have your driver memory is going to be included within that. So that's real nice, so you can get it just right for any size driver. You will have your paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. If you want to go in that sport shift mode, you're going to be able to do that using those. On the steering wheel, you have 2 D-pads. The one on the left is going to control the productivity screen to the left of your speedometer. So a real nice 4.2-inch screen there. The D-pad on the right side is going to control your Microsoft Sync technologies on the right side of your speedometer. We'll get into more of that in just a little bit. You also do have two pads underneath there, two settings. One on the left is going to control your cruise control, including your adaptive cruise control. We talked about the gap and everything within that, and that's where you adjust that. To the right is going to be your audio controls, Bluetooth controls, making and receiving phone calls, and controlling all those. So leaving everything at your fingertips is the goal there. You do have your push button start, so that's going to be located just to the left of your center stack. And then speaking of that, you're going to have your dual zone auto climate control. So the driver and front passenger are going to have two different temperatures. For your audio controls, it's a B&O audio sound system, AM, FM, CD player. It does have your HD radio, Sirius XM satellite radio too, and it's going to come with 12 speakers throughout it to give it a nice sound. And then you're going to get the Sync 3 screen. That's a 3rd generation voice enhanced recognition system with an 8-inch touchscreen, Android, Auto, and Apple CarPlay included within that. Real nice touchscreen. We control your audio, your entertainment, your phone, that kind of things right there on that screen. And then that's where you're going to see your backup camera come into view when you put your vehicle in reverse. You do have a little compartment up here. They've left that for in all your edges, just like we have in the past. So you're going to have a little compartment up there for you. And then up here on the overhead console, you're going to have a sunglass bin. So you can just open that up, put your sunglasses, smaller items in there, as well as your controls for your lights are going to be up there. This media hub up here, you just press that little button there. It does look a little bit different for 2019. Opens up, really nice big compartment to put cell phone, different smaller items in there. 2 USB ports are going to be right in there. That's why we call that the media hub. So you can plug in your smartphones, not only charge them, but you can use them to stream music if you want to, instead of Bluetoothing your phone if you'd like to. Or I think if you have an Apple phone, you have to plug it in to be able to play your music through there anyway. And then here on the center console, you're going to see it does look a little bit different than 2019. You do have your rotary dial shifter here that you expect. That there's that S right there in the middle. That's if you want to go in that sport mode, shifting using the paddle shifter. So that's how you'll do that. Your emergency brake is right there, and then right behind that is where you're going to see your auto start stop button there, and that's where if you're on that trip, maybe you want to deactivate that, you just press it right there, and real nice and easy to get to, so it's not that inconvenient for you. You can do that. And a couple buttons there on the bottom we're going to talk about in just a little bit with some extra additional features that this vehicle happens to have. And then you'll see in the cup holders ambient lighting. Lights up the cup holders, the footwells, and the door compartments. You can change the colors on those. That is standard equipment on all your STs. And let's talk about the center console. There's going to be 2 little switches in here you can press. You press the one on the right and it opens up to this tray. It's a shallow tray. You can put things in, a lot like what we saw in the 2018 model year with a coin tray back behind there. And then if you go ahead and press the left one, it's going to hold that tray up against the console cover, and you're going to see a bigger compartment down there where you can see another power points in there, and even a light, so you can see the different items you have in there. It goes down pretty deep down in there, giving you some extra storage that way as well. So don't forget also in this, you're going to get embroidered, you're going to get floor mats with the stitching on the outside for the footwells here in the front seat, as well as the ones in the back. And you're going to get the Ford Performance door seal plates, not only for the front doors up here, but also for the back doors too. So that's going to look real nice when you're getting in the vehicle, so you know you're getting in a nice Ford Performance vehicle. Now we're going to talk about a package as an upgrade if you want, and that's the 401A equipment group. And this includes a lot of features within this package, a lot of technology features I think you'll really like. So let's go ahead and get started. Several exterior features, then we'll get inside the vehicle and show you some interior features as well. The first one to talk about is your adaptive cruise control with stop and go and lane centering. So let's talk about those individually. So the adaptive cruise control allows you to be able to set that distance from the vehicle in front of you, and it's going to slow you down to go their speed. Even come to a complete stop if you need to. If you're in that rush hour traffic, it'll go ahead and give you that complete stop. And then when it starts to speed back up, you don't have to hit your cruise or anything back up. You just it'll just do it itself. Lane centering is a little different than your lane keeping. Lane keeping system is activated at any time you're driving the vehicle. You don't have to have your cruise set. Whereas the lane centering, you will have to have your cruise activated, your adaptive cruise, and it will help keep you in the center of your lane. So lane keeping, once you get to that lane, then it uses torque vectoring to bring you back, whereas lane centering is going to keep you in the middle of that lane. So that's real nice. Also, another first for the technologies on the Edge, I haven't seen any other Ford vehicle, is that evasive steering assist. So it does help you assist from any kind of collision. So if you're in a situation where by braking, you're not going to be able to brake in time, but you can avoid it by turning, it's it's going to assist your turning. So it is going to be driver activated within that. It's just going to assist you. So keep that in mind. It's a great system, new for Ford vehicles. I think the Edge is the first vehicle I've seen this on. Also up here, you're going to get a 180-degree camera. So camera in the front of the vehicle there on the right under the Ford emblem with a washer, so you're going to be able to see 180 degrees in front of you. So now you have a rear view camera in the front one, so that's going to help you out when you're pulling into those parking spaces and seeing in front of you just by hitting that camera button. Also, this does have your enhanced active park assist, so it's going to help you parallel park the vehicle, park out assist, as well as a reverse perpendicular park. It gives you the front sensors, back sensors, and side sensors, so all the way around you. So what's really nice about this, I do have a video on our YouTube channel under the how-to videos, exactly how the system works, inside as well as an outside perspective. It controls all the steering while you control the gas and the brake, helps you even find those parking spaces as well. And if you get in a tight parking space, the park out will help you get pull out of those parking spaces, so I think you'll like that. Also, this one's going to get your upgraded adaptive LED headlights. Adaptive means it takes those LEDs, and as you turn the steering wheel, it's going to turn those headlights to go to your intended path. So if you're going into those dark roads, it's going to help light up those dark roads. Also, it's going to give you the LED amber turn signals underneath those headlights. Real nice little effect when you have those on. It's going to turn those on for you, so it looks real sharp on the vehicle too. Also, this is going to have a perimeter alarm. So that really helps out if somebody, maybe you have your windows rolled down or something, somebody goes inside, it's going to set the alarm off for the vehicle there. And then also remote start is part of this package. I said it was standard equipment earlier because it's on this remote, but it's actually a part of this package. It is not standard equipment, so I do want to correct that. Also, the back liftgate. Now you're going to get not only power liftgate, but you're going to have the hands-free foot activated liftgate. So just give it a kick right there in the middle, and it's going to go ahead and power that liftgate up for you. You could even use your foot to go ahead and power it down as well if you have your hands full. So maybe if you pick something up out of the vehicle, you can give it a kick as you're leaving, and it's going to shut it for you and even lock it up. So that's real nice. The hitch does not get in the way. So I've found with some of the bigger hitches, you will sometimes have to give it a little bit further kick back there to activate it, but it does work really well for it. Let's go and move inside and show you some of the other features as part of this package. Now, on the inside, you're going to have a lot of different upgrades in here. You maybe saw some of this when we did different clips earlier when we talked about the standard equipment. One of the things you're going to get for these front seats, they're heated in the 400A. You're going to also get cooled seats for the driver and front passenger up here. You can control those right here with by your dual zone climate control here. Back seat, also the outside seats are going to get heated seats. You'll be able to control those on the back of the console back here, and you'll look on the back of the console. You'll also see a 110 outlet, which is an upgrade on the 401A as well. You're going to be able to plug in different devices using the regular power adapters there. Also, on your Sync 3, now you're going to get upgraded with the voice-activated navigation system. So it is going to have the pinch to zoom capabilities, also come with that Sirius XM traffic and travel length as well. Really nice system and how that works. You're going to have the on-screen navigation as an upgrade in this package. On the mirror, you're going to get upgraded to an auto-dimming rear view mirror. So again, when those cars come up behind you with those bright lights, it's going to automatically dim that mirror right there. On your visor here, you're going to have garage door openers for 3 different garage doors using that home link system, so that universal garage door opener will come in handy, be able to program those different garage doors there. Also, you're going to get the panoramic Vista roof. So it's going to come with the power glass and the power sunshade that you can open up. Now when you do get this power roof, you will lose the dome light here in the middle of the roof, but it will move to 2 different individual ones on each side of the pillars over there right by the grab handles, where you can turn those lights on either side over there too. So you're going to get that. Also in here in the media hub, a nice upgrade. Only one other vehicle in the Ford lineup that has this. You're going to get the wireless charging pad. So it is a little bit bigger down here to be able to put that cell phone in there and put that down there for those phones that have wireless charging. Pretty much Samsung from S5 on up, as well as a lot of your other Android phones, and now the new Apple phones are going to have that as well. So you can be able to wireless charge your phone just by putting it right in there. Now what I want to do is talk about some different packages that are available for you as optional equipment on the 400A. So maybe if you don't want to invest that money on that 401A equipment group because it does include a lot of things, but you'd like a couple features out of there, well maybe this next package will help you out. It's called the CoPilot 360 Assist, and it's going to include some great features on that, so you can order that with your 400A. And one of them is going to be the adaptive cruise control with stop and go and the lane centering. So that's going to be included within this package. So as we talked about, kind of already talked about how that works. If you haven't had a chance, go ahead and check the video, the 401A equipment group timestamp, and it kind of goes over that equipment and how that works. So real nice having that. Also, the evasive steering is part of this CoPilot 360 Assist. So the evasive steering is not available in the CoPilot 360 Assist on your Fusion, but it's going to be part of the Edge's CoPilot 360 Assist. So also you're going to get your voice activated navigation system with the pinch and zoom capabilities in the Sirius XM traffic and traveling. So all those are going to be included in this CoPilot 360 Assist that's optional on the 400A. Another package that is optional on the 400A, again, if you don't want to invest in that 401A equipment group, but you want some nice conveniences, you have the convenience package. So it includes 6 features in this package. One of them is, all these have been talked about already as part of the 401A equipment group. One of them is going to be the perimeter alarm. So you're going to have the perimeter alarm system for you. You're also going to have the remote start. So if you want to remote start the vehicle, that's going to be included within this package. In the foot activated hands-free lift gate. So that's going to be also part of this package on the outside. On the inside, you're going to also get the 110 outlet that is going to be located behind the center console. You're going to get the universal garage door openers. Again, that is going to be located on the visor for the driver's seat. And then you're going to also get the wireless charging pad. So it's a nice upgrade if you like that wireless charging pad, of course located in that media hub there right in front of the dial shifter there. So again, this is a nice feature to have, again optional on the 400A if you're looking for some of those convenience features. One last feature that is optional for you on the 400A that is included in the 401A equipment group is going to be the Panoramic Vista roof. That is going to have that power sunshade as we talked about earlier, and you saw a clip of that with the power glass that opens up for you. Again, this is going to be optional on the 400A, so you don't have to go to the 401A to get the Panoramic Vista roof. If you're a person that really likes that moon roof and they want to have that, don't want to quite invest in the 401A equipment group because it is a big package with a lot of features. If you're just wanting that Vista roof, you can be ordered on the 400A. Now let's talk about a package that is available on the 400 as well as your 401A equipment group, and that is going to be the cold weather package. This is a great package again if you're really in a cold weather state or you really hate the winter and like to be warm. This is going to be a great package for you. One of the things you're going to get is the windshield wiper de-icers, and I love this feature, especially in Kansas where the windshield gets defrosted from the snow, the ice, whatever it might be. Sometimes those windshield wipers will go ahead and they'll freeze up on you when they have that snow caked on them. It'll freeze up, and really they aren't any use. You have to stop, maybe defrost, wipe those off or pound those against your windshield. But the de-icers on those windshield wipers will come in real handy, so they're going to actually be functional for you. Also inside, you're going to get your heated steering wheel as well as part of this feature. So that's going to heat up that steering wheel, which makes it really nice in the wintertime to your hands, and that'll be also included in your remote start settings. And then you're going to have your all-weather floor liners. So that's going to be floor liners not only in the footwells in the front, but also going to get the liners in the back as well. So that's going to be coming real handy. So you'll still get your carpeted mats. You get the floor liners as well on the vehicle. Now we're going to talk about a package that is only available on that 401A equipment group, and it's your ST Performance Brake Package. So this is, as you expect, it's really upgrading the brakes, but there are a couple other upgrades on this package as well. So you're going to get the front and rear vented brake system with the larger front rotors. They are 13.6 inches up there, real nice. Also, you're going to get your performance brake pads that go along with it, and then you're going to get your vented shields as well. So that's going to be all upgraded, and then you'll see too, they are going to be painted that Colorado red for your not only your front but your back brakes up there. You're also going to get an upgraded cooling fan, a brushless cooling fan for your radiator. So that's going to be keeping that cool for you, performing well. And then it's going to upgrade your wheels and tires. So you're going to see these 21-inch premium gloss painted black aluminum wheels here. So real nice wheel that's going to be included in this package, just like you're seeing with this particular vehicle here. And you're going to get your summer only tires to go along with that. And then they'll also include the tire and inflator kit as well. So a great package. Now, as optional equipment on the 401A equipment group is just the wheels. So if you want the, you don't need the brake performance package, but you do want these upgraded wheels, they are a standalone option on your 401A equipment group. Now, one less standalone option that is available on the 400 as well as the 401A equipment group is your engine block heater. So we don't see that a lot here in Kansas, but up north, a lot of people will order this on their vehicles, and this will have to be ordered from the factory, and that'll really help your vehicle start up, especially when it gets really cold outside. A couple others, we're going to talk about some accessories that are typically ordered from the factory, but they are shipped ahead of time and the dealership will install them. The first one to talk about is the cargo accessories package. It does include 3 features. One of those is the rear bumper cover. It's going to go on the back of the bumper, really protect that bumper if you want to put things in there. Also, your cargo mat is going to protect the rear cargo area back there. Comes in real handy if you get that dirty. You can pull a cargo mat, clean it. It's a lot easier than trying to clean the back of the cargo floor. And then you have your cargo area cover. So that's going to come, it's a retractable cover that covers up the back of it so people can't see the different things you have back there. Kind of helps for theft or some things like that. Not only is it retractable, but it is removable. So you can take that in and out of the vehicle too. So that can be ordered. Also, you can get your dual headrest DVD players. Those they will ship ahead of time in those separate headrests. So they'll take the old headrest out. They'll put these headrests in. They are a dual headrest. So they will play 2 different DVDs if you want, and you can plug in entertainment systems into those too as well. So kids want to play video games, they're able to do that with those different headrests. So that's a really nice feature we ordered on this particular vehicle too, that is going to be shipped ahead of time too. And then standalone option you can get is your all-weather floor liners. So they're going to protect, we talked about either part of the cargo, the cold weather package, but it is a standalone option that can be ordered as well. It'll be shipped ahead of time too. And then you can also get your wheel locking lug nuts. So that'll be 4 lug nuts that'll be shipped to you. You replace it with one of the originals in here. Really protects, especially these nicer wheels as part of this package. If you get the upgraded wheels, you might want to get that just to protect those, especially for any kind of theft, especially if you have issues with that. So that's going to be, can be ordered for you as well. So some great accessories that can be ordered on your vehicle and some other standalone options. So that's all your standard as well as optional equipment on the ST trim of the 2019 Ford Edge. Don't forget about the warranties. 3-year, 36,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty with a 5-year, 60,000 mile warranty and roadside assistance. So as I mentioned, this was going to be a very thorough video and very long video. I hope I did not disappoint you. Again, this is, I do very thorough, detailed videos. I do not want to leave one item out. So I think you'll find this is very easy to use. If you want to build your own vehicle, you can go to Ford's website, Ford.com. Pick your SUV that you want, pick your build and price, and you can build it to your specifications. That's where I get a lot of this information for this video. So definitely check it out. You can have that same infrastructure on our website if you want to go to it, McArthur.com. There on each one of our vehicles. You can check for availability, schedule test drive. You can see pictures, VR experience as well, an inside as well as an outside perspective. We call it a spin. So you can check out the outside as well as an inside perspective of each vehicle. You're also going to be able to pull up the window sticker on each one of our vehicles. Really nice. There's a window sticker link right below the pictures. Click on that. It'll show you that window sticker, what was ordered on that particular vehicle with that price. You're going to also see our special discounted price on our website. These STs are not being discounted too much right now, but a lot of our other Edges are. So definitely check that out if you're looking for a great internet price. So again, if you have any questions, you can call or send us a text message, 785-378-5031, or you can call us toll free, 1-800-874-6316. I hope you enjoyed this video on the 2019 Ford Edge ST. So I have a special offer for all of my YouTube subscribers, and that's going to be free shipping on any one of our vehicles to your door within 48 states. I can't go to Alaska and Hawaii or outside into Canada, and we do ask that you finance a vehicle with us. So I'm very transparent about it. The shipping does cost us money. It's not free for us, but we don't want to incur the cost onto you, because we've had a lot of people want to buy from us because we're a very knowledgeable dealership that knows our product and order our vehicles very appropriately and know all the great answers from the different product specialists we have here. And so a lot of people like to work with us, and by giving the free shipping, they're able to go ahead and have that vehicle delivered right to them and still work with us. So take us up on that offer. Again, we ask for you to finance it because the lender will give us a little bit of a kickback or a commission on the financing deal, and that's how we're able to pay for most of the shipping. Not all the shipping, especially if we go out to California or to the East Coast, but it does pay for almost all the shipping. So take us up on that offer, and there's some great rates out there. We still give you the same great internet price that you see on our website, so definitely check that out for that pricing. And if you wanted to order one, we'll do that as well. So keep that in mind. That is going to be available for you as well. If this is the first time watching one of our videos on YouTube, I ask you to go ahead and click that red subscribe button down below. Also hit that notification bell, that way you get notified of our videos when they're uploaded to YouTube. And I think you're going to like some of the content that we provide on our page, on our YouTube channel. We have some great Ford, Lincoln product, as well as you're going to see some nice performance Roush vehicles and trucks, off-road trucks as well, some cool things. So definitely check that out, browse through that. We have over 1,000 videos on there right now. I put all of those in playlists, make it a little bit easier for you to look for what your different things you're looking for by model specific for each year. So definitely check those out if you have, if you want to watch some of these other videos. And again, we're going to have the full Edge lineup eventually. We'll put the links down below in the description when we have those other videos available for you as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You can reach out to me. In fact, I encourage you to go ahead and write any comments down below, any questions you might have, whether it be a current Edge vehicle you have. If you have any questions, I will respond to those, even if you don't purchase from us. That's not what we're about here. I really have a passion for the Ford lineup, so I really like talking about it. So put those comments down below. Also hit that, smash that like button. It lets other people know it's a great video they need to watch. Helps out the video and really helps me out, and I really appreciate it. If you want to reach out to me on social media, I'm at Tim Bartz on Facebook or Twitter. Definitely reach out to me. I love talking to the community if they have any questions and giving them any answers and any expertise that I might have, even if you don't purchase a vehicle with us. So definitely reach out to me if you have any questions. So again, thanks for watching this video. I enjoyed putting it together. I hope you enjoyed watching it as well. Until the next one, we'll see you later.